Literally in no time. We're back for part 9. Horizon Zero Dawn. I got my popcorn. I got my beverage. And we are ready to get on with the game. I do apologize if you hear me crunching the popcorn. Like that. I don't even know if you can hear that. You probably can. I'll do my best to try to keep it to a minimum. I am just snacking though. But when we left off, we were just entering something stuck in my tooth. We are just entering the little underground base thing in the Sundom. Or freaking... what is it called? Oh well, you know what I mean. Sunfall. Is it? I am also still trying to work out what other games I'm going to play. So yeah, so that's still in the works. I have a few lined up. But I'm just waiting to see. Oh, it's the Project Zero Dawn facility. Okay. We are getting into the thick of it now. Oh, I don't want to take that off.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Yes.
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Open up.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Where's this one? Oh, it's right there.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Ooh. So should we get the overview or whatever? Oh yeah. Okay. I think this is the one. You guys ready? This is what I think it is. This is a pretty big one.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Sit back and just let you guys watch, experience.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. That Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program. The technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them. And they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program. And it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Oh shit. There you have it.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
So now you see why all the stuff about like the soldiers and stuff and all of that suddenly gets very dark and kind of twisted, because they all thought they were like fighting for something. Really, they were just sent to die. Okay.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Make me what? Sorry? Come on, a little further. A little bit. Come on. Get back.
To me!
Good. We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
The data points. A lot of stuff probably. Oh, there's one back here. Oh, yeah, it's right there. How did I get in this place? I'll go back and get it. Just a bunch of interviews. None that are very important, really. Oh, these are all like the... Are they like the founders, I think?
Be prepared.
Let me through. Actually, wait. Could be a power cell in here, guys. Unless this is just a way to get in here from the other side. I think it is. Yeah, okay, that was fucking pointless.
CD02 data intact.
Oh, it's another one.
Playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start.
There's Hephaestus.
We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself.
There's Hades.
Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Some heavy shit, man.
Destroyed.
I didn't mean to, like, cut in like that.
Yes, by a machine.
But as you can see,
Elizabeth,
things are really starting to piece together right now.
for life, for us.
So we knew about Hephaestus.
Why Hades then?
Hephaestus.
If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the
Makes
wreckage of a
sense.
feral robot? And why is it want
We
to
knew
kill
about
me?
that.
And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
And Hephaestus, taking over Cyan. I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
And then we have Hades. Apparently wants to kill us. Hades has a very peculiar, you know, purpose. And what happens from like this point on is really where the foundation is paved for a sequel to this game. And then it's very greatly reinforced at the end of the game. But what happens between now and the end, and what we figure out, what we know now, what we're going to figure out, really, you know, sparks some burning questions as to why things are happening the way that they are, why things went so terribly wrong, and, you know, what happened to the rest of everything. What's this? Ah, my frickin' thumb is greasy. It's not gonna affect me in this game, but it's just annoying. Oh, hey. Jump. There's more in here. Excuse me. Oh my god. The hiccups now, really? Really, man? What's this? What's over here? Hi, how you doing? Counselor guidelines. Oh, I'm stuck. I didn't even see that.
Keep that for later.
Yeah, we'll probably need it.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Stop that, please. These things are mad loud and mad annoying. Tom Page. It's a sick name. Tom Page? I love that name. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I'll tuck that away.
I'll fucking tuck everything away. Travis Tate. Also no sick name.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just be
These
my
guys had
focus.
fucking fire shit, man. Yo! Damn, okay. Did I miss any things? They're nowhere on the compass, so I think we're fine. Some more of that. Oh, wrong way.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me.
Maybe
Parker
there's a
out.
storage area nearby.
I think this one is fine. And then up. Down. And then it's... yeah.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
What is this? Oh, hello. How's it going in here?
Found one. Looks intact.
Damn right. Jump off. Install that shit. And everything's in reverse. So, if I remember how to do this correctly, it should be down that way, up, left, down. Oh, whoops. So wait, does that mean that... So if it's in reverse, it's up, right, yes, down, down, right, up. Did I get it? No. Maybe it really is just that one. Down. To the left. Up. Right, and then down. Right.
That did it.
There we go.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Shut the fuck up, Silence. You ain't doing shit. I'm out here doing everything, brother. Oh.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I gotta go fast.
Quiet approach.
What? Where is he at? Oh. Ah! Jump shot. Oh, fuck, nice.
Alert. Agent structural failure.
Or not.
shot.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Trust me, I'm gonna find Gaia, fam. You just need to chill the fuck out. Doing the best that I can right here, fam. See me jump shotting all these people's faces? Like, fuck. I'm over here going off and you're just fucking... You don't even care. $76 fucking shards. Holy fuck. What are you doing with 76 shards on you, bro? Full steam ahead. Aim at it, come on. Simulation results. This one might be interesting. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. Huh. So that's why, like,
Hello,
they look...
I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it. If Hephaestus was part of a system designed to save life, why would it use cyan to make a cauldron? And churn out machines with no other purpose than to kill people?
Somehow it's gone rogue. I don't understand why or how. But whatever the reason, it explains why machines have become more dangerous over the years.
The derangement. I feel like I missed that somewhere.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Hephaestus. You get everything? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, let's keep her going.
No space. I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. More Eclipse.
Careful now.
I really hope you can't hear that shit in the living room. My dad has the TV way too fucking loud. He's also going like fucking deaf, but it's just so fucking annoying. He just yells at everything. He doesn't know that he's going deaf. He refuses to believe it, so he just fucking
Welcome
yells.
to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Apollo. So that's Apollo. You know, the, I forget what he was in Greek mythology. Oh no, Apollo was the... what was he? I forget what he was. So I thought he was God of War, but that was Ares. I know he was a god. No, he was a son of... Yeah, he was a son of Zeus. Okay, there's a bunch of bad guys. Let's light them all out. I take it back about these weapons, about them being like detrimental. I guess to like a certain playstyle in the game. If you favor like just jumping around and fucking spamming arrows at people. Somehow I knew I couldn't. Oh, my bad. Where are they at exactly? Okay. Should be able to fucking... Well, I can see through there to get him. Guess not. Don't know if I can hit him from there. Like through that. Oh, hello. What?
They're still looking.
Where is he? What?
A gift from the shadow.
Oh, hi.
last of them. Along once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
3. Man, these boys are loaded. Check my freaking... My characters in GTA 5. They each have like $2 billion. It's amazing. Oh, let's go look for these guys now. Hey, you know what? Fuck them. Give a shit. Data points in here? Oh, there's one over there. Oh no. Oh no. Testimonial. That's a search. 12 shares. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. For fuck's sakes. Oh, there we go. I'll be right back. I gotta use the washroom. We back. Ugh. Still got the popcorn. Still munching. Fuck. Alright, now we're good. Shit. My stream closed for some reason. Which way are we going? This way. Right.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. A spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct? And how's it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
If Hephaestus went rogue,
Interesting.
Planet Hades too.
That's what I'm thinking, but why? And what caused it?
Keep searching, and perhaps we'll find the answer.
Is this where we have to go? Yeah.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
So that's Eleuthia. I'm actually unfamiliar with in the mythology. Apparently she gives life. So Eleuthia is basically how humans were going to continue. It was a cryogenic stasis subordinate function, which was meant to not only store actual human beings for centuries, but store zygotes, like healthy human eggs and whatever. Well, that's not what a zygote is. A zygote is like a cell ready to become like a human being. It's, I don't want to, you don't need a bio lesson, but so like once everything happens, you get a zygote, and that is can I scan one of these? Yes, I can.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, once everything happens, you get a zygote, and that's like some things that are combined. And then that is where human cell development starts, from the zygote. So they took that in that state before it started developing, and they froze it. And they stored billions of them in there. Which you would need to. Not that they wanted billions of people to be on the Earth. I mean, like, obviously they want a lot, but because, you know, most of them might not survive. They wanted to have enough in there. In the event that, you know, half of them didn't make it, you'd still have a billion lives, or like a couple 100 million. Like half a billion. I'm gonna go up there. Ah, stairs in here. And I didn't miss anything. Okay. Hello? And goodbye.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
There it is. There's the thing that we need.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
So, I don't quite know exactly what that's referring to, like the context. If I had the one theory that I got from it is that she's referring to Hades, like actually Gaia. So Hades wasn't a part of everything from the start. Like from the actual conceptualization of the idea of Zero Dawn, it wasn't there. And then they made Gaia. And then they talked about this, and she actually wanted something in there like that, and then that's where Hades came from. But then again, that doesn't really make any sense because Hades is a really integral part of the process. So I don't really know what the context is behind that.
Would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though Capricorns show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief
I knew
that
it.
is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
no, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
That is like such higher concept shit right there. Like, to think that you could create life from computer coding and software. Like, what's a good example? Like Siri, okay? Take Siri. We all know what Siri is, right? So Siri is like a very, very like low level AI. It has very specific tasks, very specific restrictions of what it can and cannot do and how it can and cannot communicate with whatever is trying to communicate with it. So imagine Siri, but she develops feelings, emotions. Imagine Siri, but probably 1,000 times smarter, if not more. And, you know, being capable of basic human function. Or emotional function, I guess. Like, that is so far beyond where we are. To think that we could even hope to create something like that. And then hope and pray to God it doesn't turn on us. But, like, that is so... Like... It's so hard to even grasp that you could just create something like that. We more than likely will if we don't fucking kill ourselves, you know, with the global warming and climate shift and shit. But it is very likely that
you will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Bruh. I didn't mean to do that. Well, that's how I feel about that. Like that right there. That's so, like, mind-blowing. That is an artificial... That was literally made from nothing. People sat down and wrote code and gave this thing life. And all of a sudden, it was like, yo, I want to feel shit. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if Siri just come up on your phone and was like, yo, hey, do you want to, like, teach me about emotions? Can you imagine how fucking wild that would be? All of a sudden, you know, Siri turns into a real fucking person. With, like, an actual, intelligible thought process. Capable of, like, decision-making, problem-solving, and, like, you know, emotional response. All the things that we take for granted because they're innate in us. That is just so fucking... so far over my head. Can't even begin to imagine. Am I in the right fucking spot? No. Pry open the door. Obviously it's failed. Oh, so they were trying to send... Oh. So they were trying to send people... zygotes and seeds and an alpha build of Apollo into space to go somewhere else. They were... It was like a backup plan. And apparently the ship freaking... exploded, whatever. Antimatter containment field. Wait. Wait. You're telling me that in like 2060s we have antimatter ship drives? Like an Alcubierre drive? I guess that's not really well. It. Those that are unfamiliar, I don't really want to get into it. Wikipedia and Alcubierre drive. Star Trek uses it. It was very popular in the Mass Effect series. Like their whole thing kind of revolved around it. It's just, it's a means of, you know, interstellar travel and intrastellar travel. That's, you mean to tell me by 2060 these people had antimatter drives? And we're just zipping around the fucking cosmos? Bro, shit was wild back then. That's gonna be a real thing. We're gonna have Alcubierre drives one day. Elon Musk is gonna do it. It can be a real thing. The mathematics are there. We just have to, you know, discover the tangible assets. I was like flapping my hand, like trying to grab at something. I was like trying to... I talk with my hands a lot. Okay, let's get this show. Something blue in here.
I'd have to ditch something.
I'll ditch your ass. Oh, gonna be on this side, I guess.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Baby. Baby who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
So there's no chance that either of us survived that fucking...
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Neither of us would have survived that explosion. We're both way too close. For it to do that much damage and throw her back that much, I'm dead, and so is Helis.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty.
His voice is also not that clear from that far away.
For glory as a great
and in this open space.
Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
It was Rost.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot. But an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And or its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn.
Shut the fuck up, Helis.
You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
I'll show you unstoppable
Cage
force.
and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Fuck, you broke your focus. You fucked us up. That was so not a bro move, man. That was so uncool.
Rejoice! Our years in shadow are over.
How are you amplifying your voice like that? When you were literally just talking to me in the clearest voice ever.
Soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this thing. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. Gotta get out of the way. It's down.
Those smoke textures are really great.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do to you. Oh dear. Oh dear, he takes a lot more. He takes a lot more. Oh god.
That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Oh hey, whoa. Shocked.
Silence! Shadows, kill her! Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Silence. Silence saved us. We love Silence. Not really. Silence is still an asshole.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
No.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime...
You just told me the same thing twice in 2 different ways.
I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy. When you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Yeah! We out. Okay. Sunfall, it is Sunfall. So we gotta go all the way back over here. I might as well just... Oh, yeah, right, I can't go to that one. I can't go to the gate. I can go to the camp. Can I go here? Can I go to any of these ones? Okay, I can go to this one just at the gate though. Fucking love that I finally got the gold pack. So clutch. I think the next game I'm gonna play might be God of War. I just recently reinstalled it. Either that or Until Dawn. And I also have Days Gone in the queue. Hello? Oh, hi! Hello.
Sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
No, you're not. Where'd you go? Alright. You're dead now. Leave my Strider. Leave my Strider alone, you piece of shit. Asshole, look at you. You fucked him up.
Stand here. Lethal to protect my embrace. The gate's coming. This is Hades' future. Ash.
I really shouldn't be fighting these guys. I'm actually just gonna run away. I should have just stayed on my Strider and left. And now I have to run. All I have to do is get to the place and then we'll start the
race to the ground.
To me, bro. Y'all don't see shit. Fuck up. Get out of nowhere land.
You can see them. They can't see you.
That's right. They can't see me. You know why? Because I'm the best. I am the sneakiest motherfucker. Oh. Good God. What are you doing there? Oh, I'm on a tree. Definitely not dealing with your ass today. Also, let me know if you guys want to see like a really long game, like Red Dead or GTA 5. What else do I have that's really long? I have the Assassin's Creed games. I have the Ezio trilogy, so that could be something we could do. I'm setting you on fire. Dead ass motherfucker. What do you have for me? 5 shirts? Done fucking fully aiming at that guy, just fucking sprayed him down.
More clips. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. They'll never reach the edge.
Oh.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For
our mother!
Varl,
We're under attack!
and Sona, they're still alive.
That's pretty damn dead.
Bring down the demon!
I'm actually dead.
May the goddess remember!
Oh my god, I'm so bad. Jump shot to your face.
We did it!
Thank all Mother Patso. I thought we would die.
Okay. Whew.
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
I need to go inside the mountain.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
To go inside, bro. Let's get in there and... Oh, Teersa. I missed you, Teersa. Mommy. Teersa's my mom, guys. Spoiler alert. Could you imagine? Imagine if I spoiled any of the game.
Aloy! Whoa, you've returned.
Teb? You're injured.
A gash or two.
Talk to me.
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her. She is a curse made flesh. She will be the end.
Excuse me.
Aloy!
Talk amongst yourselves.
Hold for identiscan.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobeck. You are clear to proceed.
Blue light. We're in. The thing that we set out to do from the beginning of the game. We're finally here. It's finally happening. Eleuthia, Cradle 9, Brood 1.
I see you're inside.
Shit.
Figured
boys.
I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
So this is a cradle. This is where the human race was supposed to be gestated, born, and then released from. We know that kind of happened, but not the way that we wanted it to. What are you?
So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
That's also gonna be like a big thing that that comes about, like what she actually is.
So these are artificial wombs. So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
So like this is where she came from. Oh, is this her actual thing? Oh. Viable zygotes in storage, 0. It's not her actual thing. But like she was made in one of these. She came from the mountain. We don't know why, but she was born directly from zygotes that they had in storage.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Jesus Christ. So there were people in here. As you can see by like the drawings and stuff. There were actually people in here. People were born and they were alive and they woke up. This is a servitor, pretty sure.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were going crazy down here. This is also very dark.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Interesting.
So this is where they lived. It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Another servitor.
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Yikes. Shit was going down here, man. Kindergarten. Another dead servitor.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you? I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you. What will happen to us? You will be brave and you will learn.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Pulled for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and... Hello, child. My name is Samina. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alright, Samina, that's enough.
Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline?
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The Charnel House of Knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not...
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Ooh. Okay. So, roughly, what was it? It was like 2060-ish, 2065 when like shit shut down. So like 200 some years later, they get released in 2326. And then in 3020, which is, yeah, just short of 1,000 years. So right around the time that we came into the thing. So that was like now. Oh, I have Snapchat. G Prime order received. So that's Gaia Prime. And it like started back up. Store query process. Gestation order received. All at 8:45. Alert Gaia Prime offline. Nutrients depleted, zygote banks depleted. Store file. LK1A140. They woke a servitor and U101. So 3021. So 3021, April 4th at 9:30 was my birth. If this is what I think it is. Wow, that's literally 1,001 years from where we are right now, like in IRL. 10:18, the hatch was unsealed. Positioning successful, and then 1 minute later the hatch was sealed again. And then the multi-server power malfunction. And then it was sealed, and then it was suspended, and it's been suspended ever since. There you have it. So it is the year 3021. Oh wait, we gotta do this. Just gonna let this happen. This is a very big data point.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Holy shit. That was heavy, bro. That was heavy.
You're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Well, alright then. So, I mean, it's probably been a suspicion for a long time, but we figured out that we're not actually the daughter of Miss Sobek or anyone really. We, for all intents and purposes, are Miss Sobek. We, like I said, we're like a 99.7% match to her DNA. So we are technically her. I guess you could call it like her daughter, but like there's no other DNA. We are Elizabeth Sobek. Just why we look like her, we sound the same.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Eleuthia 9. Group 1 access unsealed.
Just why we were created by Gaia as a means to help her. Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna grab that. Fun fact, you can actually drop from there. We have to go up? Oh, we are going up. So that literally explains our story with the server and everything, like how they came to find us where we were and
going to be interesting.
Why we were there. We were literally created to stop everything that is happening. This plan's she immediately strong.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
Yes.
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders. Whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger.
Fucking Resh.
It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here. Everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Are we Gooch? Gucci, sorry. I mean to say Gooch.
Slaughtered our tribe's people. and thought us broken.
Alright, I think we might cut it there.
We'll show them that we endure.
And then pick it up tomorrow.
The Anointed.
I'm not the Anointed. I just said that. This is the mission that we have to do to get to the last power cell. So we're
the
probably gonna
killers
do
did
that.
their worst, but by the
we will probably do that next episode. Is there? Oh, we can go talk to Rost. What? Excuse me. What? Oh. Okay. Yeah. No, we're done. What else can we do? Still need to do 2 cauldrons. And I still need to do 1, 2 and a hunting ground. We get in there, bro. There's only 2 left. I think so. I think I got all the ones down here. Interesting. I know for a fact I did more than that. I did one around here. Oh, that's right there. It became a settlement. Somebody's in the hot tub. So I think it's just that one. I have to do. I haven't been there. This place is still like largely unexplored. Especially like up in here. A bunch of blue gleam up there too that I don't really need anymore. I just want to get another box, which I probably could. So yeah, I think we're gonna start this next episode. Those 2, I think. And there's 2 cauldrons. Maybe I'll do the cauldrons on the corrupted zones and the other thing while I am off stream, I guess. Yeah, sure. Why not? Alright. It's been fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, comment if you want, and I will see you guys for part 10 tomorrow.